President Trump taking on the Republican establishment in a tweet this morning saying, quote, Republicans, sorry, but I've been hearing about repeal and replace for 7 years. Didn't happen. Even worse, a Senate filibuster rule will never allow the Republicans to pass even great legislation. 8 Dems control will rarely get 60 versus 51 votes. It is a Republican death wish. While Democrats delight at Republican infighting like this, our next guest says this might be just the kick Republicans need to stop talking and start voting on tax reform. Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee joining me now. And, Governor, you're joining me from Florida. What the heck are you doing in Florida?
Oh. Well, I'm in the panhandle of Florida, and we don't think it's going to come as far west as we are. However, I assure you, we're looking at these models, and they started moving a little westerly. Yeah. So things could change for us here in the Panhandle, but we're hoping that it doesn't get that far over. But it's a horrible storm. And if it starts coming our way, we're out of here.
Are you seeing the refugees coming up from the south yet?
We do start seeing some people, and a lot of people here, even though we are not anticipated to be in the path, have already prepared in case we are. I mean, water is sold out, and so people are taking this very seriously, even though we are probably several miles from getting a significant impact from it.
All right, let's switch to politics, if you don't mind. The so-called civil war that some people are talking. The media and the Democrats are delighting in this fighting between the president and Republican establishment. What do you think about all this?
Well, I don't see it as a civil war. I see it, frankly, as a president who's trying to get the Republicans off high center. I mean, my gosh, they got both houses of Congress. This is what we've been working for years. And for 8 months, they've sat on their hands and been able to accomplish absolutely nothing. So good for the president. He said, if you guys can't put something together, I'll talk to good old Chuck and good old Nancy and see what we can come up with. I think it's a kick in the rear end and a necessary one. Here's what I would like to see the Republicans finally wake up and do. Pass the Graham-Cassidy health care bill. This is the smart play. It takes it out of Washington politics. It pushes it to the states where it should be already. Lets the states craft their own health care proposals using the federal dollars. Doesn't cost more, but it actually meets the needs of the constituencies. And then, David, focus on these tax measures. And it's so important that Republicans do a better job of reminding people that a corporate tax cut is a tax cut for every American consumer. Because corporations don't pay taxes, they just put them in the
Governor,
cost
even
of a loaf of bread or anything else.
Even before any kind of health care change, shouldn't we just get a tax cut in there so we can begin to see the effect on the economy? That would give economic capital and, more importantly, perhaps political capital to the Republicans inside the Beltway to get some stuff done, like health care, for example.
Absolutely. They should have done it first. I begged them to do it in January, first thing out of the gate, because, frankly, this ought to be the easy lift for Republicans. And they ought not to fight a lot about it. Get it done, because the impact economically is immediate and it's significant. Yeah. We cannot borrow our way out of the debt, but we can grow our way out. And frankly, it's growth, 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 and you cannot grow the economy if you keep choking people with high taxes.
Well, one of the good things is that the rhetoric from establishment Republicans has gone to that. They used to always talk about we have to have deficit neutral, we have to pay for it. Now they're saying we have to grow out of our problems and do the tax cuts first.
Yes.
So it appears that the rhetoric has begun to change. That is a victory for the president. Mike Huckabee, good to see you, sir. Best of luck to you in Florida. Appreciate it.